On the bench here, I have a height adjustable electric sit stand workstation. In this video, I'll assemble it. Let's take a look at some of the numbers here. And this is the height adjustment range. It is 5-year warranty for parts, 2-year warranty on the electrical components. This is gonna be the assembled dimensions there. And they have that phone number on the box. When you move this box, it's gonna be heavy. With everything in it, it's gonna be 90 pounds or 41 kilograms. And given its length, I don't know, get ready to lift it with another person. So this is everything that's inside the box. The tabletop, the legs, the feet, one power cord, a handful of screws. So this promises to be fairly straightforward. The tabletop comes pre-wired with AC/DC adapter. This is the keyboard tray. This is gonna move on you. Obviously, it doesn't lock in place anywhere. When you lift this item, turn it, whatever, handle it, it's gonna slide out, watch out. We've got the leg frame and the motor with the connector, everything plug and play. The motor is made in China and it's a 24-volt DC motor. Duty cycle 10% means that it's supposed to be not a continuously operating motor. So you press the button, the motor runs, raises or lowers the table, cuts off, that's it. So it just runs a fraction of the time, like 10%, whatever. The tabletop, now upside down, has this label, made in Vietnam. The up and down switch is already housed in here. It doesn't need to be mounted, and the tabletop, still upside down, is mounted to this subframe here. So there's very little assembly to do here. A couple of bolts to be put into these screw holes. Very, very straightforward how this is all going together. So with this manual, due to the 3 languages plus the legal department being busy, you really only need to look at like 2 pages. So these capacities and parts are here confirmed. And for assembly, step 1, step 2, step 3, and it's done. The rest of it is legal department. So installation is fairly straightforward. The frame goes into this cutout on the underside of the top, and the flanges line up like so. The way this is pre-wired, none of the wires are pinching or in the way. None of this needs touching. So these are the black screws, screw type B, that need to be installed here with this Allen key. Now you might be tempted to take a socket set and spin this with a socket way faster. Yes, way faster. But the reason why they give you this is the legal department knows that with a socket wrench with a handle this long, you can exert a huge amount of torque on these bolts, and there's no need to exert a huge amount of torque here, because that just rips out these threaded inserts from the frame. So when you tighten these bolts, they just need to be tightened with a leverage that's exactly this long, not longer. And so how tight will be tight enough, just about that much. Of course, before you tighten them, really you should place all of them, all 8 of them, and when they are all in place, they're really easy to just spin them in, then tighten them. Next step, these feet need to be installed with these 8 screws. Very straightforward, but the holes are not in the middle. The middle would be somewhere here. So obviously this is gonna go this way. Up here, because the screw holes are not in the middle, this is gonna fall, so you're gonna need 2 hands on it. Same thing, place all the bolts first. When they are all in place, and then tighten them. And let's eyeball, I don't know, 5 Newton meters of torque. Yeah, how about that? Done. Wow, these feet are height adjustable because your floor will not be perfectly level, so you kind of will need to play with these as needed after everything is put together. Last step, it says install the motor and the power lines. Where the power lines are down the street hanging on power poles, but what they have in mind is, of course, the power cords, and install the motor. The motor has been installed already. What they mean, of course, is connect the motor to the switch here to reach there, and then it's done. Everything is relaxed. Obviously this end is gonna plug in here. These two zip ties are meant to tie this somewhere along the leg, wherever it's going. Depending on the location of the nearest outlet, it's gonna be routed either to this leg or to this leg. So with the motor connected, there's nothing to install. Sorry if you feel like installing, no, you're not installing anything. And the power cord connected, not the power line. We're done with the instructions. All right, it's plugged in. Last thing to do is to test the assembly. Yeah, give it a buzz. Oh yeah, it's working. We're done, we're just playing now. All right, I say the height is generous. It doubles as a, I don't know, bar table. Yeah, it looks like at its lowest setting, this stool is the appropriate height of chair for my height to sit at this desk. Oh yeah, this way my knee clears the bottom of the keyboard tray. Nice. So if you are really exceptionally short person, I don't know, I'm 6 feet tall, so this works. If you're a really short person or a kid,